Just when you least expect it, the home of your dreams could be right here in Southern Colorado. Top realtor and lifestyle expert Marquesa Hobbs joins me to break down the current housing market and share some big picture insight for buyers and for sellers. Good morning.
Good morning, Krista.
So great to have you on.
Always nice to be here.
Justin's been hogging you, so it's time for me to hop on in here, Marquesa. So let's talk big picture. What is happening in Colorado Springs' housing market right now?
So it is not a crash and it's not a boom. It's actually stabilizing, which is, well, we've been waiting for this for so long. So what that means is we're not in the crazy time of a market that's really favoring buyer or seller. It's a much more neutral market.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So what, is it a good time to sell a home then right now?
Well, of course, people are moving. People have to move and homes are selling. The difference is right now you really need to have strategy. So what that means is if you're thinking of selling a home, find a real estate partner that's going to create a strategy for you. And that's going to be everything from staging, professional photos, video, having more strategy than just putting a sign in the yard. And it's not a time to test the market. You really need to be clear on data, on comps, on pricing in your neighborhood. The idea of pricing high, those days are gone.
Yeah.
So price, condition, location, that's what determines if a home sells. But homes are selling, especially if they're prepared properly.
So now are we talking like it's more about kind of the quality that you're producing rather than the speed of just getting it on the market because we are kind of stabilizing right now?
So inventory is the highest it's been in a very long time.
Wait, that's great.
So, you know, it's great if you're a buyer.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's great if you're a buyer. You have more choices. You also have more time, so you can be strategic, you can analyze, there's more room for negotiation and compromising. If you're a seller, again though, it means you have competition.
Yeah.
There's supply and demand, the law of economics. So homes are moving, it's just there's more strategy now on both the buy and the sell side.
So now that the buyers have a little bit more leverage, what do they need to be knowing when they go house hunting?
So again, have your team, your real estate agent, and a lender. Have a pre-approval ready. Start looking and also know that yes, you can negotiate today, but you do need to present a fair offer if you really want that seller to engage with you. It's important to know that of the homes that are going under contract, the sellers are getting about 99% of list price. So there's some room for negotiation, but it's not the deal market. Do expect to compromise both buyer and seller on things like concessions, rate buy downs, and some of those things. We're seeing a lot of that right now.
Well, that's kind of nice though too for these buyers and for these sellers to be able to have these conversations, but also have this leverage and or just be able to talk about certain things so people can get into their dream homes right here in Southern Colorado.
Absolutely. And you know, one thing in the area we're in, Colorado Springs is in a very unique market. I like to remind people that over 20 years we've had about a 5% appreciation here. So that does not signal a bubble or a crash. What that signals is really steady value and appreciation here. So real estate continues to be the biggest wealth building tool of most people, and Colorado Springs still has a heavy military population, a great lifestyle, and incredible employers are moving here because of that. So that's really helping to support our market moving forward too.
I know we had a great big boom come 2022 with that big housing frenzy. So where are we on the line of that right now? I know we've got a graphic we can pull up as well so we can kind of showcase where we are in that line.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So the graphic will show up. So it's looking at real estate over the last 5 years. So everyone talks about the pandemic years, and that was basically you listed a home, you could list it at almost anything you wanted, and you would have multiple offers. Great. They were great offers too, but we could not keep that that frenzy up. So what's happening again is we have last year the amount of homes listed kind of went down. They are coming up now. We actually have more homes listed than we did just a year ago, but we have less going under contract. So again, this is all signifying that we're returning to that more stable market that doesn't really favor a buyer or seller, and it's more sustainable. It's more sustainable for everybody.
All right, so if someone's not sure if they're ready to buy a home yet or what they should do, what is your best advice for them?
Okay, my best advice is if you don't already have a real estate agent, talk to a couple ones because they all have different personalities, different levels of experience, skills, expertise, and start creating a plan. It's also super important to have a great lender. I like local lenders because they have the on our market here. They're very accessible and we can easily work as a team. You want to have, again, your agent and your realtor to create a plan so that you can start looking. You want to be ready, because when that cream puff hits the market, if you think it's a cream puff, there's probably some other buyers out there that do as well.
Yeah.
You know, the cream puffs are still going in a weekend, but the average days on market right now is about 50-ish. Where in January it was 74.
That's what I was.
So
yeah, that's good.
It's lightened up a little bit. So if you're a serious buyer, though,
yeah,
those cream puffs get snatched up quickly. So you want to be ready.
All right, Marquesa, if people want to get in contact with you or see if you have any more insight that they can share, what's the best way to get in contact?
Yeah, my information's right here. So call me, text me, email. Would love to answer questions and serve as a resource for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Marquesa.
Thank you for having me.
We've also got lots of excellent advice, like always. Whether you're browsing, you're buying, or you're selling, there is something for everyone when it comes to Marquesa's expertise. A big thank you to the 5-star team at Marquesa Hobbs at the Platinum Group for making this segment possible. Thank you so much.